You're watching Video Hits Buzz here with Anti-Flag all the way from Pennsylvania. Very exciting. Now, just earlier, we were playing Renegades of Funk by Rage Against the Machine. We've had a bit of a chat about them earlier. Tom Morello, though, big fan of yours. How did that relationship come about?
It's insane.
We kidnapped his ass.
Actually, myself and Tom, we were partying pretty hard last night. I was drinking I had about 2 or 3 Cokes, and we were talking about the beginning of our relationship, and he found a record of ours that came out in 1999 called A New Kind of Army.
Yes.
And he was trying to get a hold of us so we could play shows with Rage Against the Machine. Unfortunately, we didn't really have a booking agent or anything, or websites or anything at the time.
We were just like a little punk band playing in basements and playing in halls, putting on our own shows. Yeah.
He was trying for about a week and a half to get a hold of us, and he finally did. And we played. He found like an address on the back of the record, and they were able to track down the phone number that correlated with that address. And we gave us a call, and he asked us to do. It was about a week and a half on their Battle of Los Angeles tour, and ended up being one of the last tours that they did before they split up.
So what are the hopes and dreams of what you want in an ideal country of yours?
Well, I mean, in an ideal country, I would love for America to have more parties. I'd love for it to be a 3-4 party state. Right now, it's
awesome.
It's a 1-party state that's posing as a 2-party state, and it's really unfortunate because when you get down to it, there is minimal difference between the Republicans and Democrats. Of the Democratic candidates that are running, I would much rather see an Obama or an Edwards than a Hillary Clinton. I think that I'm extremely afraid of dynasty politics, such as the Bush family or the Clinton family. That I think that is quite detrimental to the long term of our country. So, that being the case, I'd like to see any of them. There's a smaller candidate named Dennis Kucinich, who I think is probably the best person for the job.
Right.
Unfortunately, he does not have the financial backing that many of these billionaire types that are currently running do.
Yeah, and I think more than anything, I would like to see a demilitarization of the world. I mean, the United States last year, not even including our intelligence agencies, spent over $500 billion on the military.
Oh my God!
Yeah, it just sounds like a Dr. Evil number. Like
it is. It's like exactly $1 trillion, and the reality is that we have young people such as yourselves fighting young people such as ourselves, and quite often not in their best interests, in the interests of the oil companies, of Halliburton, of the mega construction firms. But in that respect, I think a demilitarization of the world is something that we need to see, and I think that the United States as a leading power in the world is a country that needs to set an example of that. Instead of being a leading exporter of military weapons around the world, we need to put up walls to stopping military exports around the world.
Massive. All right, well, less war, more music. Speaking of music right now, Jesse Jones, you have a request?
Yeah, less war, more parties. Let's go with Kanye West, The Good Life.
Yeah.
Nice.